okay, raise your hand if you were clueless about skincare when you were a tween. It's okay. We're going to teach you right now. Here with back to school beauty advice is lifestyle expert Sabrina Maddeaux. A little bit because I mean there's definitely been an uptick in sophistication when it comes to the beauty regime for teens and tweens. There's so much information out there, so they know a little bit more, and I think they feel like they should know a little bit more about beauty and their skincare.
I think tweens and teens are getting interested at a younger and younger age, but it also is a very confusing time for both the tweens and the parents.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to break it down a little bit here to provide some guidance.
Good.
Now, you really want to start teaching basics when they're at this age, and the basic of all skincare and beauty is cleansing.
Yep.
Now, this doesn't mean you just toss your kid your cleanser, because it's going to be too harsh for their skin. Even if it seems like you're dealing with similar issues like acne, adult acne washes tend to have acids or harsh exfoliants, and their skin just doesn't need that.
Yeah.
So you really want to look for natural, gentle options like I have here. A great one is Thursday Plantation's Tea Tree Face Wash. Tea tree oil is one of nature's best antibacterial agents. It's going to target blackheads, any acne, whiteheads, but without any of that irritation that comes along with some of the synthetic ingredients.
Nice.
You also want to get your kid going on a twice-a-day cleansing regimen, but if that's a little bit of a stretch, nighttime is the most important.
Okay.
And you can even toss something like these in the shower with them, so it doesn't seem like a huge extra burden, because I know it can be tough to get something extra into your child's routine.
Oh my gosh, totally. I'm not even on a twice-a-day cleansing regime, so there's no way they're going to go for it. But I like the idea of putting it in the shower.
Yeah,
just get it done. It's all
easy.
part of
While they're shampooing, you add in the face wash.
Totally. Okay, next.
We're going to go a bit more into acne here, because that tends to be one of the biggest concerns around this age. For prevention, you can look at masking or moisturizers that also mattify. I like Dermalogica's Clear Start line. It's specially formulated for teens. It has botanicals. It's not going to be drying. For acne that's already erupted, you want spot treatments. You can also look for natural spot treatments. They don't have to be like they were when we were younger, when they were smelly and drying and they'd stain your bed sheets. None of that. You can look for ingredients again like tea tree oil.
Yes.
And afterwards, you really want to make sure you have a quality SPF. That's important anyways, but it also helps prevent acne scars. So that's how you can sell it to your tween or teen.
Interesting.
And for sunscreen, I like to stay away from the drugstore varieties. They tend to have more chemicals in them. Something natural like Continence sunscreen. Or if you have a tween that's a bit reluctant on the sunscreen area, I love this option from Volition. It's also a primer that luminizes, so you're kind of sneaking it in there. It's like sneaking the vegetables into the pizza or potatoes.
Same thing. You know what's smart about this, though? You're getting them into SPF so young.
Yes.
That, you know, because they did the sunscreen when they went to camp and they were little kids, and now as tweens, they might just ditch it. If you get them into a regime that has SPF, they're going to have it for the rest of their life.
Yes, start them early, and then hopefully it won't even be a thought by the time they're in their 20s and 30s.
Totally. Okay, now we have
some more teen issues that are common are oily skin and sweat. So when you're dealing with the face, there are actually some fun, innovative options. So you can look for mattifying mist these days. I know in the adult version we usually want the dewiness, the glow, but this will actually mattify. It's another option from Volition. NYX has a great anti-shine primer. So this can also be worn under if they're wearing foundation or concealer, or on its own to help. And pack your teens some blotting papers. These ones from Quo, they just fit in your purse. Pull them out throughout the day, whether they're camp, school, sports. Great option. When it comes to the body and sweat, deodorant has also changed a lot.
Yeah, it's getting very natural these days.
Yes, you want to look for more natural options. I really like Secret's new option because it's aluminum free. Now, aluminum has been tied to breast cancer in some cases. And you also want to look for something that has strong odor protection, and that goes on clear, because you don't want them worrying about deodorant stains. Teens have enough to worry about. They don't need that extra ordeal.
Yeah, don't add to the list. Now, when they do get around to wearing makeup, if they are going to wear makeup, they can have some fun.
Yeah, this is the fun stuff. So you want to encourage individuality, playfulness. You don't want to get too bogged down in trends or any techniques. I really like anything that you can use with your fingertips. Tarte has a great Sugar Rush line. It's specifically for Generation Z. You can just go in with your finger. It's very sheer. You can build. It's really nice. Cheek stains are another good option. Anything that's a 2-in-1. These little eyeshadows from NYX can also double as eyeliners.
Cute.
And I love a good palette because it usually provides different color options and sometimes different finishes, so teens can really discover their true selves and what works for them.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. So we're hearing a lot about using the fingers and the hands with doing your makeup today.
Yeah, foolproof,
so
easy.
Yeah, it's easy, it's clean, it's the right way to do it. So thank you so much for that, Sabrina.